Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back to Hanging with Mangg. And we are going to be playing some Overwatch. Because the only thing I've been playing this week has been Honkai Star Rail. And I did that last week. So, you know. But yeah. I just got a new computer because my other one essentially broke. Lots of blue screens and just weird performance issues. I don't know. I suspect maybe the motherboard, but I don't know. So, I said fuck it. And I said I'm done with CyberPower. I've been a extremely loyal CyberPower customer for a number of years now. But I said, fuck it. One too many issues. I'm going to go with Main Gear because I've heard good things about them. And so far, I'm pretty impressed. Everything worked like a dream right out of the box. I ran Furmark. And, like, I barely could hear the fans while it was cranking, so that was nice. I'm fairly anal about, like, noise levels from PC fans and stuff. But anyways. In different news, I actually got food poisoning yesterday. If you watched Two Brothers play last night, this was discussed. And so it was pretty rough time. I've never gotten food poisoning before in my life, or if I have, I didn't really realize it. And so that was a first. And I thought it was kind of done with. I went and saw Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and didn't notice anything. I thought it was done. And we started up Two Brothers Play, and I thought it was done, and then I ate Taco Bell, and I'm not really sure what I was thinking. I was overly optimistic about my body. And so, yeah, shortly after that, it came back with a vengeance. Damn it. Hello. And so we had to abruptly end the stream last night because it was not good. I knew it was not good. And shortly after Lego left my house, I actually threw up, which, believe it or not, is the first time I've ever thrown up in my life. And I can say it's not a pleasant experience. I wouldn't give it a high rating. So I had a very rough night last night. Got very little sleep. A lot of it just sitting there, laying there in pain and stuff. At this point, it's still kind of lurking there on the edges. I can still feel it. But I'm not currently in any kind of pain. But, I don't know, like, when I thought of, like, food poisoning and people that describe food poisoning and stuff, I thought it was just a lot of, like, puking and shitting. I thought that was food poisoning. And so far for me, it's been, like, a tiny amount of puking and just a lot of, like, abdominal pain. And I don't know, maybe I'd prefer all the pooping. Because then I could at least feel like, okay, my body's doing something to try and void this problem. Whereas here, it's just like, yep. It's locked in here with me, you know? I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure it'll be all fine. In happier news, equally as unprecedented, perhaps, as me getting food poisoning and throwing up, I actually have been I've been chatting with a girl. Which is, I mean, if you've been watching Hang with Mangg for years, you know how unprecedented such a thing is. But yeah, we met on Bumble. And I kind of was like giving up on dating apps and stuff. It's been just a wasteland. But lo and behold, out of nowhere. And yeah, so far she's pretty great. Not gonna go into any real details here. She is a grad student. So she's in her last week of classes, so we're actually gonna have our first date next week. Possibly dinner, or possibly going to like a trivia night was her suggestion, since we're both kind of nerds. And yeah, she's not a video game player from the sounds of it, but you know, what are the odds of that? But she is familiar with you know, modern board games, and more importantly, she is a D&D player, which is fairly uncommon. Thanks, Dazoni. Yeah, I'm fairly optimistic. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say too much or anything, and I don't believe in jinxing anything, but I may as well be safer than sorry. So we'll just leave it at that. So a couple weeks from now, you know, give you an update and see how it goes.
Tell Jack to stop chasing me.
I have. He wouldn't listen.
Anyways, this week on this channel, we had Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, and Genshin Impact, and Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and some best games of all time, and Two Brothers Play. And all of that's going to continue into the next week. No new surprises that I'm aware of. Yeah, nothing I can think of. This is bad. I actually do have to record more Genshin. It's been slow going, I guess. I thought that my interest in Genshin would just reignite, but it hasn't. So, you know, because I've just been playing Star Rail, which is not really similar in gameplay, but there's a lot of similarities.
I am the queen.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. The Lego and I, we are doing the Diablo series. This was Lego's idea. This was not my idea, but I thought it was a decent idea to play the normal difficulty together of all the Diablo games. And then once Diablo 4 comes out, we just roll right into that. The problem we ran into last night, however, is that Diablo 1 kind of sucks. And so we kind of abandoned it halfway through. It gets really ridiculous unless you grind, you know.
Is all I have left.
I'm sure I mean, I know there are speedruns of Diablo 1 where they just burn right through it and, you know. But those are kind of specific, masterful playthroughs. Whereas, just two guys sitting there trying to play through it in one go. Not too easy. And so we figured neither of us was enjoying it. What's the point? This isn't like our job or something. So yeah, we abandoned it, moved right over to Diablo 2 Resurrected. And it would have been really good, except, you know, I had to stop the stream. And that wasn't good. Probably could have waited on that. And so yeah, that's kind of all there is to say about this channel. Last week on Exploring Series, I put out a video on Cadia, which did not do nearly as well as the Primarch video, but it's doing okay. I can't complain too much. I think the Primarch video was a little bit of an anomaly of people just wanting to check out 40k that weren't familiar with it. And I don't look at, like, watch time numbers and stuff. I'd probably get a lot more info if I did. But yeah, I mean, it's too early to tell about 40k. And I worked on a video SCP-5050 this week about a weird radio tower in the Bavarian Alps and the town next to it. And it's about an hour long for people that like the hour-long sort of stuff. And I do not have a 40k topic picked out for this coming week, so I'm not sure. I'd like to do something not related to the Imperium, I guess. Maybe something to do with Necrons. Maybe I should pick... Or maybe do, like, the Catan? Catan? I don't even know how they pronounce it. I will have to... Oh, they pronounce it Curtan. Okay. The Curtan Star Gods. Ingnir. That could be an interesting video that's not especially long. I mean, I'm certain I talked about them somewhat in my Necron video, but this could be a bit more dedicated of information. So, yeah, maybe the Cretan could be fun. Just to get completely away from the Imperium, you know? Yeah, that could be good. You feel the struggle to keep it up? Oh, you feel the struggle to keep it up. I'm not sure what struggle specifically you're referring to. If you're referring to my bout with food poisoning, or my struggle with getting 40k views. But yeah, I mean, this isn't the best times. Both. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully both will improve soon enough. But yeah, I guess that's kind of it. I mean, I really don't have a whole lot to say. Not really. And I can find it kind of feel my stomach rumbling, so I probably shouldn't talk for too much longer. So yeah, more Pathfinder, more Genshin, most likely, more Star Wars Jedi Survivor, more best games of all time. What did we just do? Theme Park. So next is Virtua Fighter 2. Very exciting. I'm sure it's going to overwhelm you. But after that is the first XCOM game, and that's going to be an interesting video to check out if you've never seen it. That should be good. And then we head into 1995 after that. Moving right along. All right. Yep. That's going to do it for me. So that's what's coming this week on this channel. SCP-5050, an hour-long video on the Exploring series tomorrow. And that's that. My name is Mangg. This has been Hanging with Mangg. See you fine folks next week.